Hello. Pretty much, I want to play fast. I don't know why, but it just feels like something I want to do. The plan is to spend a week with my main focus just being guitar speed. So I kind of wanted to split it up into two parts. Half of my practice will be just the standard brute force bulk practice where I just use the metronome, start slower and build up. And then the second half will be me each day trying something that I don't usually do to see if it'll benefit my speed. For today, I think I'm gonna start simple, the basic old school metronome, guitar, start slow, get faster. To kind of measure my progress, my guitar teacher has given me these, where are they? Giving me these sheets. He calls them modules. I don't know if that's a guitar term or not. They're like a small section of tab with a specific technique focus. There are some that are focused on sweeping or string skipping or knowing your modes, I guess. I can play none of them at full speed currently because they're all really fast.
Alright, enough with the talking, let's get on to the playing. Any good practice session has gotta start with a warm-up because who likes to be cold? Am I right? You gotta be warm.
I'm gonna call this one the annoying module because it is very annoying. Mainly because there's string skipping legato stuff like this. But I know that you're only as good as your worst one. So I'm definitely gonna be practicing this one a lot. The second solo from the song 6 Pounder. And this one is also annoying. This one is part of a song called Hangar 18. This one's hard because it has sweeping in it, which I'm not the best at. Today, I'm going to incorporate the classical seating position into my routine. Sometimes I practice like this and I feel like you can more easily access the higher frets, and a lot of these higher frets are used in fast solos. So that is my reasoning. For the classical position, usually you're supposed to have your left foot elevated. I think a lot of people use a footstool. I don't want to explicitly purchase something to have my foot rest on. So my setup is this black IKEA cart, which I usually keep like a lot of my cords and stuff on. And it has this little ledge, but it's kind of hard on my foot. So I've also inserted this IKEA pillow. Yeah, that's my makeshift setup. If I did it normally, it's like kind of weirder. Like I feel like my hand's a little bit cramped up. So I feel like this really helps actually. So this one is hard because it switches in between triplets and then it goes to eighth notes and it goes back to triplets, which is a new concept for me.
This clip is just to prove that yes, I do wear headphones when I play, and it's late at night, for the sake of neighbors.
For today, I'm gonna try to do something that my guitar teacher actually recommended I try. Working out my forearms. His theory was that if I worked out my forearms, I would be able to have a lot more endurance and strength to play fast. For today, I simply went on YouTube and searched how to play guitar fast. And this was one of the first videos that showed up. This guy, Burnt, I'm sure if you play guitar, you've seen this before. It looks like this video is the workout. So I'm just starting to learn it. So, I feel pretty good about that actually. Going into it, I kind of knew that with 16th notes, 100 BPM is like the limit of where I have things, and I didn't think I would be able to get to that limit today. But I'm surprised and proud that I was actually able to get to 100 on the first day learning it. Also, it's cool, I've been noticing, not just within this week, but in general, that I'm starting to find speeds that I used to find fast now feel slow, which is crazy, which means I must be improving, right? We've already done arm exercises, but what I actually don't do and I've been wanting to do for a while is stretches. Another module. I think it's my fastest one, but it's because it's in triplets. So that makes it a little bit easier to play compared to 16 notes. I might cut that out, that might be confusing. But anyway, this is a sweeping module, and it's only on the top 3 strings. I also have another sweeping module, but this one is across all of the strings. I've been playing for the last 45 minutes or so. I feel like I just might be a little bit burnt out. You know those days where you just feel like it's harder to get through? Things that you found easy before are a little bit harder today, and I think there's just like a little bit of tension in my body that's making it hard to play. I felt the same kind of thing at work today too, where I felt like my mind just couldn't click as fast as it usually does. In general, I might be a little burnt out, but I think that it's good and really healthy to just step aside sometimes and recognize when you might just need a break. And I find oftentimes that when I take a break and then I come back to guitar, I'm even faster than before.
I ended up not playing for the next 2 days, but I did get to go see the Barbie movie with some friends and go on a hike, so it was a break well spent.
For today, I was doing some digging around on YouTube and I found a video by the guy who's apparently a guitar practice expert. Not sure what that means. But he had a few different things he was talking about in relation to speed. And the one thing that stuck out to me was that he mentioned finger independence. And I've noticed, like when I watch videos of myself playing, that is a big issue actually for me. So it looks like the guitar expert has another separate video specifically on finger independence drills. So we're gonna go through that. For today, with my speed challenge, I want to focus on the pick. So I was watching a video by this guy, Quick and Easy Tips to Master Speed Picking on the Guitars. I've seen a couple videos by him. He seems just like a very wholesome, nice man. So thank you, Steve. He had a few ideas on things that you can do with your picking to improve speed. So I'm gonna try some of those. This is my current
pick spread. I think these are all some sort of variation of the Jazz 3. I'm thinking maybe today I want to try using this like purple sparkly one more. I feel like it's a little bit smaller than the other ones, and in the video he did mention that having a smaller pick could be useful. Of the few of the things I took from that video, trying to make the movement as minimal as possible, which is something I know but I often forget.
I went to my guitar lesson the other day, and I had a substitute teacher this time. One of his criticisms is the exact same thing that my regular guitar teacher said, so that really ingrained it in my mind that I need to work on it, which is playing a little more strongly, like aggressively. This module is something by John Petrucci, but I'm not sure what.
Some clips from my last day of doing this speed challenge. I definitely think I got a lot faster. I'm a little sloppy in the higher speeds, but I'm improving. Here's a list of my speed records before I started this challenge and then after. I know at the beginning I said this was going to be a 1 week thing, but it ended up being more like 2 weeks. I'm proud of the progress I made, and I now know a whole bunch of new ways to improve my playing.